Hello and welcome to this brief summary where we talk about Application Programming Interface. In other words, API. What is an API? An API, Application Programming Interface, is a set of definitions and protocols that enable two software components to communicate through the use of a workflow that defines one another. API allow applications to talk to each other and make it easier for developers to create apps. API security relies on strong authentication, encryption, and secure transport methods. These measures are essential in preventing a breach of your application's sensitive data. If you want to improve the security of your application and prevent attackers from misusing API accounts, stealing credit card information and passwords, and other sensitive data, protecting your API with strong authentication and encryption is essential. Why is API important? Well, to sum it all up, the cloud is the new normal. And yet, too many organizations are still scanning and repairing their servers offline. That's like forcing a mechanic to repair a car by rebuilding the entire engine. With safeguard solutions like Securely, you can automate your API security without sacrificing time or quality. The Internet of Things, IoT, continues to grow, putting increased pressure on API security. The smart services that control your network are governed through HTTPS, which, while good enough for now, can be broken easily. This makes way for man-in-the-middle attacks, distributed denial of service, DDoS injection, and broken access control attacks. As connected devices continue to explode and API get more important, you need to keep your API protected. This is where the Securely platform comes in. They help secure your API by doing all your scans and audits through the cloud, so you don't have to install anything on your servers. There are 4 widely used types of web API: open, partner, internal, and composite. Web API are application programming interfaces that can be accessed over the internet through HTTP. Open API are intended for wide public access and can be used to incorporate third-party tools into one's own website. Partner API are usually tightly controlled, with access provided only to large organizations for extended use of their platform. Internal API are accessible only by employees of a specific company or organization. Composite webs of API provide a way for third-party developers to combine various different web resources together in order to create new experiences for users. Open API. An open application programming interface, API, makes it easier for developers to create products and apps that integrate with the services your company provides. It can also make third parties more likely to sign up for your services because they know they will be able to use it in conjunction with other software they use. The most important benefit of an open API is the ability to facilitate collaboration between developers. This fosters increased innovation throughout the industry, drives user loyalty, and also makes third-party companies more interested in working with you because they know that their software is compatible. Partner API are perfect for helping companies with their core businesses, such as pulling data from other platforms and sharing it on yours. The end goal of this type of API is to increase revenue by creating new opportunities that existed all along, but was not realized until the company adopted an API-first strategy. Imagine the possibilities of sharing your content on other platforms with a partner API. Think about what can be achieved by having access to all your data 24/7. Imagine preparing for the future of your company. If you're looking for a way to increase revenue or make your core business more efficient, BuildFire is a great solution that allows you to increase and maximize the possibilities of API. Internal API is used inside a company to streamline data transfers between teams and systems. They aren't intended for use by third parties, and they can be completely hidden from the public. But when they are made public, they can introduce scalable solutions and improved efficiency. Making your company more efficient by connecting systems, reducing the required coordination between teams, and allowing employees to get the right information is a great way to improve your bottom line. Next-generation software and hardware applications source their data from an array of internal and external sources. Internal API provides a scalable way to demonstrate comprehensive data, providing the power and efficiency of third-party systems from within your own. Composite API are the best option for organizations that have data from numerous sources. Embed a single call and have the results compiled from multiple servers. The ability to set off a chain of calls and responses without requiring human intervention gives organizations an array of options for automating their data processes. Composite API are easy to use, flexible, and powerful. You can set up a Composite API to call multiple API within the same or different servers, or you can write a simple if-then statement that automatically calls the appropriate API for a response. Composite API make it easier to move your data around and make processes simpler. A Composite API turns your business into a lean, mean data-getting machine. No more trying to make different applications play together nicely. No more headaches and hair loss. With a Composite API, you can get data in real time at the push of a button.